Welcome to Hot Takes with Bob Robb. I'm Richard Rellis, where there's no nuance and all the issues of the day are either given the big thumbs up or the big thumbs down. Well, that's not normally the way you think anyway, but it's really not the way you're thinking about Trump's immigration proposal. You sort of see a practical end of it and an idealistic end of it.
And the idea of going to more of merit-based immigration, more high-skilled immigration, less family reunification immigration, predates Trump. It's been sort of a Republican proposal for a very long time. And I do have very mixed emotions because I think that it's clear that the country would benefit enormously from increasing high-skilled immigration. In fact, there's really no reason to restrict high-skilled immigration. We have sharp restrictions, but it would be good to see those relieved or even lifted. But if it's at the expense of getting rid of family-based immigration, I think that sort of gets at what the country's supposed to be all about and has been all about.
Right, that whole Statue of Liberty, come here with nothing, rise your way to the top. Is there a way to preserve that? I mean, because you also talk about we have enough low-class or low-skilled worker force in this country.
Yes, we don't need any more low-skilled immigration. The truth test is what happens to the price of something. And in the case of low-skilled immigrants, wages have been, or low-skilled workers, wages have been stagnant or declining. That's not an indication of a shortage, despite what the business community is always claiming. So we don't need for our economy to have a generous guest worker program to import more low-skilled workers. But when you're reuniting family, to a certain extent, it is going to be low-skilled as opposed to high-skilled. And that has been what the country has been about. Politically, it may be impossible not to have the trade-off. I think it would be preferable not to have the trade-off, but there are questions. In the modern state with a huge welfare apparatus, there are questions about what it means to import low-skilled workers.
But again, that's, as you point out in the column, that's what America has been.
It is. It is
unique in the world.
Yeah, and so how much of that heritage do we want to give up on a going forward basis in order to improve our economic performance?
You're ending with the question. See, this is not a hot take.
Yeah.